So greetings everybody, I am Shandip Sharma and this is my project on real-time chat application. So the first task that was given to us was user can enter their username to log in. So for this I have created a MongoDB database where I have a user document where I have currently 10 users, okay? And each and every user has their username, email, password, which is actually hashed for obvious reasons. And also there is a flag for is expert which can be true or false. This helps us in determining whether the user is an expert or not. Okay. And over here, I have my APIs, which helps us in order to authenticate or authorize the users or help us to log in and also to register. I have all the relevant APIs over here. So now continuing it, so I'm going to log in with two students and two experts. So the two experts that I am going to choose are Preeti ma'am and DKT sir. So over here it will be the expert. The username for DKT sir is dkt@xyz.com. So yeah, dkt@xyz.com, and the password is 123456. Although the password is 123456, but still the password is hashed. So yeah, and the second one will be Dhriti ma'am. So Dhriti ma'am's email ID is dhriti@xyz.com, and the password is same 123456. So yeah, I'm going to log in with first DKT sir, and after that, yeah. So this user dashboard has been created where welcome DKT sir, and also here I'm going to get the notifications and all. And also user available is DKT sir only, because I'm using over here socket IO for real time knowing the status of a user and also for the real time messaging. So for now it is only DKT sir available, so this user is only available over here, and same goes to Dhriti ma'am. I'm going to log in, and yeah, now as we can see that Dhriti ma'am is also online, so users available are DKT sir and Dhriti ma'am. And also there is a similar dashboard with notification and also logout functionality. Right now this users are not connected with any students, that's why their chat list is empty. And now over here I'm going to log in with two students. One will be student one at student one, and another will be Shandip. So yeah, first will be Shandip @xyz.com. So yeah, and the password is same 123456. 1 second, I guess I've given something wrong. Shandip at xyz.com. 1 2. So yeah, as you can see, this is the student dashboard. As student is not an expert, so a bit change in layout can be observed, where all the available experts are given below, and as the student is not connected with any expert, so the chat list is empty as usual. And the last one will be student one at xyz.com, and the password will be same. So logging in, I'm going to get yeah. So as you can see that users available are DKT sir, Dhriti ma'am, student and student one also. Yeah, perfect. So basically, so the first task was to user can enter their username to login, and the login part is done. Now the second part comes to student can request to connect with a project expert. So for example, I want to connect with suppose DKT sir. So I'm going to search DKT sir over here, and there is a searching functionality also. I can see their profile over here, and yeah, and now I can connect with them. Once I'm connected, the request has been sent, and when I'm going to see over here, so yeah, would you like to connected by Shandip? So if we accept over here, okay. So now as you can see, there is a chat window over here, and also over here also, that hello, I am DKT, DKT sir, you do let me know how can I help you. So over here I can chat with them in real time. For example, hello sir, I am glad to be getting help by you. So I can send over here, and yeah, so each and everything is happening in real time. Tell me what is your problem. So yeah, and so basically yes, perfect. Now coming to the part of GT ma'am also. So yeah, students can so the second task was student can request to connect with a project expert. This has been demonstrated. So each student gets connected to an expert in a private chat room, and it can be observed over here. So for example, now if I want to also connect with Dhriti ma'am, so I'm going to view her profile and get connected. Request has been sent. Okay. And now on Dhriti ma'am's profile, I'm going to see the notification that would you like to get connected by Shandip? If I accept, okay, yeah. So yeah, now I'm connected with her. So as you can see, I can even chat with, one second, it is good. Yeah. So Dhriti ma'am is also available in our chat list. So I can chat with her in real time. Hello, ma'am. So yeah, everything is happening in real time. And same goes to also for student one. So yeah, it's chat room and displayed with timestamp and username. So as you can see, there is a timestamp, like Dhriti ma'am has texted me like 35 seconds ago. So now if I write again, okay, beta. So as you can see, the timestamp has is been updated and the username is also given over here. So yeah, so the user interface task has been completed successfully. I want to show another part. Yeah, so I'm going to log in with teacher3 at the rate xyz.com and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there is some problem. Teacher3 at the rate xyz.com. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, as you can see, the teacher3 has already have few students. I can also connect with teacher3 using same approach. Okay, and yeah, so now if I see in teacher3 accept, okay, and so I can also connect with teacher3. Perfect. And real time messaging is here. Perfect. So now basically the in the backend functionality setup server using Node.js and Express.js. So over here, if I show you my backend part, yeah. So the backend part over here, the routes are being mentioned, and also each and everything is done by the Express, and is done in Node.js. So yeah, implement the second task in the backend was to implement WebSocket for real-time communication. I have already demonstrated a real-time communication. I can even show you the socket IO that I have, the socket IO logic that I have implemented. So yeah, over here you can see whenever a user is connected or disconnected, I'll get an update over here, and also this update is shared among all the users. For this reason, I can implement the user available part over here. So yeah, second task is also done. Store chat messages in MongoDB. As you can see over here in MongoDB, if I show you the messages, as you can see, all the messages are stored in the MongoDB itself with with the strings and also the timestamps and all. And based on the conversation ID, the messages are being fetched. So the store chat I have already shown. So user and student data in proper encryption password. So over here, as I've already shown in my earlier demonstration, that all the passwords are being securely stored using Bigcrypt, and also the user profile is stored in the MongoDB. So ensure each chat room is unique to the student and expert pair. So as you can see, the student chat room is unique. So it is being done by the conversation over here. Each conversation ID is unique. So basically, unique conversations will be created, which is also known as the chat room over here. So yeah, this part is done. Functionality wise, as you can see, functionality that user login by their username password. So already demonstrated. Student can connect with the request to connect with an available expert. This is also been shown over here. allow user to send and receive message in real time within the private chat room. This has also been demonstrated, and also there is a part where it is said that stored chat history in MongoDB. So the chat history is already stored in MongoDB, and the next part is that and retrieve the last 10 messages whenever the user enters the chat room. So for this, I would like to show an account where more than 10 messages, like 20-30 messages, has been done here, or in one, in three, I guess. Login. 1 minute. And resize it properly so that the contents are available. Yeah, perfect. So I can chat with teacher 3, and yeah, perfect. So for example, now I'm trying to have messages with 3T ma'am. For example, I'm going to write normal, ma'am, I am having problem with this I'm having problem with this question. So if I send, and even I can send real time images over socket IO. For example, let me demonstrate it. Suppose I have a problem over here. 1 minute. Yeah. So this, suppose this is the problem that I'm having. If I can directly send it, and you can see that real time the chats are being updated. And for example, even if I and this is also stored in the MongoDB in the form of base64 image. So basically, whenever there I change, even switch the chats, the chat history is preserved, and I can see the images over here. So real time image transfer is also possible, which is a new feature that I have implemented, which was not mentioned in the document in the required documentation. So now I am just sending simple messages, random messages, gibberish messages, just to as you can see, each and everything is done in real time. The messages are sent in real time. I hope, I just want to quickly do 15 to 20 messages so that I can show you the retrieving 10 messages whenever the chat is free. I guess this much is enough. No, still not enough. I guess this much is enough. So for example, yeah. So over here now. So for example, whenever the chat is being, the chat history is being retrieved, it is retrieved in batches of 10 messages. And whenever I scroll at the top, you can see there is a loading bar which is loading, and the previous old messages are being loaded. And like this, I'm doing the functionality stored chat history in MongoDB and retrieve the last messages when a user enters the chat room, and whenever the user scrolls at the top, old messages will be retrieved. And yeah, that's all from my end. The Yeah, so the each and everything has been uploaded in Git. You can get over here github.com, and in the real time chat application you can see the documentation that I have provided over here. Loaded, I've also created a HLD diagram for the same. All the API endpoints are being mentioned over here. The front end components I have mentioned, the features that I have implemented, the challenges that I have faced, and also the links for. Actually, this is also Vercel deployed, but as the Vercel I am using is in free tier, so the speed is really awful, and it is highly advisable to host to deploy each and everything in AWS because the socket server cannot be deployed in Vercel. I don't know what is happening with my net. So I'm going to show you the documentation from here itself. So as you can see, this is the HLD documentation that I have provided, where the registration, how the APIs are working, how it is connected with Node Express and the socket, and we are retrieving the data, and other other important features are mentioned over here. Thanks for the opportunity. Signing off.